धरती धोरारी मीठे गीतारी रणवीरारी शूरवीरारी अठे खून सस्तो है पण पानी महंगो है सरकटियापन धड़ लड़िया ए शान है राजस्थान री सगड़ी दुनिया बोल रही ये धरती है बलिदान की।
મારી મારવાડી અતરી તો બઢિયા નહીં है पर મને બોલી ગની ભાવે તો કોઈ ગલતી વેગી है तो माफ करजो। And hello and welcome to a new episode of Ramu Rajasthan, a series in which we intend to show Rajasthan and its glories. And the glories and victories of Maharana Pratap is decorated all over the pages of history. And we dedicate this episode to the heroes of our Mewar. But the question is, where am I? I am right now in Haldighati, a place of major historic event in Rajasthan. But first, I want to tell you all how this place got its name. So Haldighati are two words, Haldi meaning turmeric and Ghati meaning valley. And the soil of this place looks like turmeric. When I was a kid, I was told that the color of the soil is such because of the bloodshed in the war. But recently when I was doing the R&D for this video, I got to know that the color of the soil is such because of the amount of chandan trees that are in the valley.
Haldighati is a place where the war between Mewar, led by Maharana Pratap, and Mughals, led by Man Singh, was fought.
This where I'm sitting right now is the field where the battle of Haldighati was fought. It's called Raktalai, meaning a pond of blood. You see, when the battle was fought, so many people died that when it rained after the war for the first time, all the water got collected at a place and it looked like a huge pond of blood.
About 5 kilometers from the battlefield, there's a museum so well constructed and presented that it will make you want to know the history of Mewar even more. Okay, let me tell you a little about Maharana Pratap and some of his incidences. Maharana Pratap was born on 9th May 1540 at Kumbhalgarh.
You see that? Right there is the room, exact room where Maharana Pratap was born.
He was born and raised in royalty but was humble and down to earth and showed traits of a great king in a very young age. But despite being the eldest son, Uday Singh Ji, his father, crowned Jagmal, son of his favorite queen, king, in influence of Dheer Bai Ji, who by the way is Jagmal's mother. The entire kingdom was unhappy with the decision. Time passed. When Uday Singh Ji died, the ministers and the people of the kingdom mutually decided and crowned Maharana Pratap as their king. Maharana Pratap was 7 feet 5 inch tall. He had a very strong build and physique. You can imagine how strong he was by the following. He wore an armor of 70 kg. He carried a bhala, that is a javelin of 80 kgs, and a sword weighing more than 10 kgs when he would go to a war. Behlor Khan, who was the strongest army commander of Akbar, it is said that Maharana Pratap cut him in half vertically in a battle. During that time, almost all the kings had agreed to rule under the Mughal flagship, but not Maharana Pratap. He refused to give up on his pride. In fact, Akbar once offered him half the Hindustan, but with a condition to rule under Mughal flag. He refused again, and thereafter Akbar waged a war on him, called the War of Haldighati. You will be surprised to know that the battle was fought between 16,000 Mewar army and 80,000 Mughals. Battle. But the stories of the way they fought is mind-numbing and bone-chilling. Not just Maharana Pratap, his horse was extraordinary too. His name was Chetak and Maharana Pratap loved him like his own kid. In the Battle of Haldigati, Maharana Pratap saw that Man Singh sitting on his elephant was giving a lot of damage to his troops. Taking charge, Maharana Pratap on his Chetak ran towards him and placed the front limbs of Chetak on elephant's forehead. In this process, one limb of Chetak got cut by the sword in elephant's trumpet. Seeing Chetak injured, the Mughal troops saw an opportunity. Maharana Pratap was beset by Mughal troops. With whatever strength and energy that was left in Chetak, he got up and ran outside the battlefield towards the Aravali and jumped a 22 feet long nala, after which he took his last breath but saved Maharana Pratap. After years and years of trying, Akbar also gave up and Maharana Pratap won his freedom and ruled for 12 years in peace and died in an hunting accident. Even Akbar, his arch enemy, had tears in his eyes when he died. And because of all these reasons, he is also called the first freedom fighter of India.
So we just completed our museum tour and we were told that there's an insane amount of rose production here in Haldigati.
हल्दीघाटी 5 किलोमीटर एरिया में साल में एक बार मार्च और अप्रैल के महीने में हल्दीघाटी के पूरे एरिया में गुलाब के फूलों की खेती होती है। 10,000 गुलाब के फूल और 20 लीटर पानी टैंक में डाल के उबाला जाता है। भाप जो बनती है वो गुलाब जल बनता है।
So if you are a sucker for organic products, here they sell a lot of organic rose produced stuff like sharbat and all. भैया टेस्ट करा दो।
गुलाब शरबत?
हाँ जी। ये यहीं पे बनता है?
हाँ जी, ऊपर से पी के दिखाओ।
इतना सारा?
हाँ, ऊपर से पियो। ये ठंडा पानी मिलाओ, कोल्ड ड्रिंक बिल्कुल मिलता है, इसका नेचुरल एकदम जो चीज़ है। और एक
It's really very refreshing. I am definitely buying myself one rose sharbat. I think that gulab sharbat acted as an appetizer for me. My feet automatically dragged me to this museum's restaurant, and behind me uncle was making rotis with so much love that I had to order myself a thali. खिला दो।
Yes.
ठीक है सर। After Maharana Pratap lost the battle of Haldigati, he decided to give up his royal lifestyle till the time he achieves complete freedom for Mewar, and these are some of the caves where Maharana Pratap stayed and planned for the war.
There have been many great rulers and kings in Mewar, but the most sang and celebrated among all is Maharana Pratap. For he never gave up on his people, pride and kingdom, even when almost all other kings had shaken hand with Mughals. And his entire royal wealth, he did not give up. Instead, he swore to eat in leaf plates and sleep on ground until the day he attained freedom for Mewar. And he did, and ruled for 12 long years until he died. One should definitely come visit this place and take something from Maharana's life.
I'm assuming you enjoyed the episode, and if you did, don't forget to like, share and subscribe.